Empathy is compassion in action. So you take this idea of your heart, your connection, and you do something with it. I'm Shannon Brandt, and I am the owner of Shambhala Yoga Center here in Bekaa, New York in the Hudson Valley. About 6 months ago now, I was walking by my next door neighbor's instrument repair shop, and I had this urge to walk in and speak to a person that was in there, and it happened to be Nisreen, and immediately really made a connection, and we kept in touch.
I came back to Lebanon and we continued talking. I told Shannon about my work in the refugee camps as a music and Arabic language teacher.
I wanted to get her some sort of supplies to take to the children in the camps. That's when things kind of started to move forward from there.
Then a few days later, we started reading all this dramatic news about the Syrian refugees trying to flee through the sea and sinking and dying. I mentioned to her at some point that there are actually refugees also freezing to death in several camps in the Beqa'a Valley.
Both of us were like, okay, we need to act. And that's really when Solidarity for Humanity was born.
So we started this very small initiative to maybe provide heat to a camp that's not really receiving any help at all from any organization, from any side. Shannon managed at the beginning to collect a humble amount of money from friends and her connections in New York. On November 15, 2015, I used the money that she raised to go on the first visit to our camp in the Beqa'a Valley. On the same day, Shannon and her friends were organizing the first official fundraiser for our campaign, which was the bake sale. Our journey started in Beirut in the headquarters of Najda Now organization, which was helping us from the beginning in providing statistics, in providing access into the camp. The Beqa'a Valley is located between the two mountain series of Lebanon. It's known for its very hot and dry weather in summer and very icy and snowy weather in winter. On our way to the camp, we stopped to pick up some heaters because we were told that there are actually some families in the camp who didn't have any to begin with. Our next stop was at the gas station. We already ordered 210 jerry cans to be filled with fuel. We loaded the jerry cans into the truck and we followed it into the camp. The camp is pretty isolated and it's close to the Syrian borders. The moment I arrived to the camp, I saw a beautiful face smiling at me and welcoming me. It was Ghazia. Ghazia is a very sweet lady. She invited me into her tent and offered me tea. We met her husband and she explained to us how harsh winter has been last year and the years before.
شتوية قاسية يعني وحد جبل وكل المخيم يعاني انه ما في شيء ولا صار لنا شيء خاص من يوم جينا من سوريا لحتى الان ما صار شيء لحتى اليوم وشوادر ليك معنا يعني شوادر بالشتاء يصير عندنا الغرفه جوا مثل برا اقول له تلج صار له شيء مترين ولا عملوه صار مترين عندنا يعني بيسكر الباب خالص بصير حدا من برا اللي يجي لعنا مرقة السيارة بنصيح عليه بيجيب لنا رفش وبصير بس يصيح الثلج عنا لحتى نحسن نطلع لبرا.
After spending some time with Ghazia, we began the distribution. We accompanied her to the truck to give her first jerry can of fuel. But as we were filling the jerry can, I saw her husband as if he wanted to say something. So I looked at him and said, "What?" He told me, It's really so generous of you to give us the heat, but you do realize that we don't even have a heater to begin with. So I reassured him that the heater is on its way.
ومشكورين على زيارتكم.
مشكورين الله يبعث لنا مثل حكايتكم.
الله يكثر.
The organization that was helping us initially made sure that everybody at the camp had a coupon. Each family's name is registered and every family is receiving their share of heating fuel. Towards the end of the day, we met Mr. Abdul Qadir. He had this beautiful, beautiful message that he wanted to share.
بدي أشكرك أنت ومجموعة الأصدقاء على تقدمة المازوت والصوابي والألبسة للمخيمات المنسية. إن شاء الله تكون بصحة جيدة بين ما الله يفرج علينا وعلى أمتنا ونرجع لبلادنا. ونشكرك يا ست نسرين على عملك هذا العمل الخيري. إن شاء الله العمر الطويل كله إلك. بارك الله فيك وأجزاك الله ألف خير وشكر.
Before leaving, we wanted to make sure that we distribute the heaters to those families without them. And as we promised Ghazia's husband, we went back and started installing the heater with them. At the exact same time, the bake sale was happening in New York, and we felt a bit relieved that more donations are going to be coming soon. Shannon and the ladies, the women, are preparing the bake sale. It's starting in like half an hour.
Perfect.
So the bake sale was pretty astounding. Two amazing women, Anna and Lisa, came to me and they were really, really blown away by what Nisreen and I were doing and wanted to reach out and help. So they had this idea of pulling together a bake sale. People came from all over the Hudson Valley. I had some people come up from New York City. I had dear friends of mine drive 2 hours from Connecticut to come. And there was a line out the door to get into the studio for almost the entire day. We were just completely, we almost sold out. We were completely full of love and people were excited and felt like they were really, really contributing. It was so special because not only were people connecting in the community, they were excited and they were seeing each other and they were connecting in the community, but we were also connecting with this camp thousands and thousands of miles away in Lebanon. You can donate through the blog, Solidarity Through Humanity. It is right now through PayPal. You can go on to the blog and you can see exactly what's going on, where your money's going. It's really important that we get them the supplies as soon as possible to get them through the winter.
We're not really a big organization. We're just two women. We're just two women who really wanted to try to improve someone's life. It doesn't really take superheroes to save lives. It just takes someone with the right intention.